What's up, fam? What's up, fam? What's up, fam? With Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk. Well, little discussion just for you, fam. This one's be discussion be about reparations. Like I always say when I walk inside the spot, go get my six pack of berry day. The brothers outside talking, I get topic from them. I got this topic from them about a year ago. Let's talk about reparations, and then I bumped into the discussion night about reparations. So I was saying they were getting real uppity about the reparations now. I see more and more discussions about reparations. Are we going to get it? And we deserve this. Yes, we do deserve our reparations. Some of us. That was my discussion when they started talking about reparations. I was like, uh, all of us don't deserve reparations, I told them. The fellas down there got a little upset. Like, what you talk about? We all don't do it. I was like, nah, we all don't deserve reparations. Because we all are not so-called FBAs. Yeah, FBA, they don't like using that word, but we're going to use that word so you can understand where I'm coming from. FBAs. I said, if you can trace your maternal and paternal side back down into South Carolina, Georgia, Louisiana, North Carolina, all these places where they had slavery going, and you can trace your family back to them with no interruptions. When I say no interruptions, I mean without no kind of mixture of no other people. When I say mixture of other people, I don't mean just white people. It could be Caribbean people, whatever things like that. If you are not if your lineage is not maternal or paternal here in America, you know what I'm saying? You can trace all the way back down to the rules of picking cotton and growing rice, then you deserve reparations. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you deserve reparations. You deserve full reparations, right? But when I get deep into this here with the fellas out there about this reparation thing, it's like, when I say, how much reparation do you deserve? How much do you think that you deserve? Everyone's looking like, I don't know, right? And we put this live chat on so I can put their 2 cents into, about to say, what do you believe? You know what I'm saying? If you could trace your lineage all the way back to South Carolina and things like that, Geechee land, then you deserve full reps. But if you come there and you got mixtures in your family from islands, you got maybe Asians, you got other people that we done messed around with, Latinos, whoever it is, then how can you say you wasn't get 100% reparations? Huh? We have some kind of mixture in your blood. Doesn't work that way. And I'm sure the government sees that the same way too, right? How do you deserve 100% reparations where you are not 100%? 100% black. You know what I'm saying? You might have mixed in with some, we could say we put like, whatever, I'm not gonna say Latinos because they deserve some too, but I'm saying they need to get their reparations from wherever, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking the ones who was enslaved here in North America. That's what I'm talking about, fam. We talk about reparations. Everybody want to jump on a reparation band because they got brown skin. Those are the ones that are making it more harder for us in America. You got these Jamaicans, other people that are here in America talking about reparations and this and that. Trying to hop on our bandwagon and want to get our reparations from our funds. No, there's no disrespect, but y'all are Jamaican, Trinidad, from the islands, whatever it is. Y'all need to get reparations from King Charles now, since the Queen is croaked. You know what I'm saying? You need to get your reparations from them. Get off our bandwagon, you know what I'm saying? Let us get ours, right? But going back to all these guys who are mixed, they know they mixed. How they call it admixture. It doesn't matter where the admixture comes from. You know what I'm saying? Your blood is mixed, your blood is mixed. So you don't deserve a full 100% reparations like, for example, I do. Because I can trace my family right back down down to South Carolina, been down there. My family, so they look like still with the African features, Geechee, you know what I'm saying? I can trace them down there. So I deserve it, dear. Like I said, some disrespect to the brothers out there who great grandmama or not great grandma, or their mama or their father messed around, whatever, they got someone else there. That's cool. That's all love. That's what black people do. We make black people. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the reparation part, you can't get 100% because you're not 100%. You know, see, your grandma might be white. Understand? I'm trying to say, fam, it's no disrespect, but people over know they fighting for their reparations, talking about it. How yeah, I think we're gonna get it. You know. If you think we're gonna get it, cool. That's what you think, right? If you think that's what we're gonna get it, cool. But what you gonna do if you get the reparations? That's another question here. I'm telling dudes here. It says what you gonna do to get reparations, but put it back aside there in their economy, not our economy. You know what I'm saying? Say right now, they say, okay, we're gonna give $1 million right now. Far-fetched idea. What you gonna do with that $1 million? We'll get you might get you a little condo. You know what I'm saying? Get you a Mercedes G wagon. You know what I'm saying? And just spend on clothes and some bling. And within 2 months, it's all gone. It's gonna be all gone. Why? Because most people don't have no kind of business sense in their mind. They don't have a business sense. They just want to get their money and live for the day. Don't think about something else. Where you can take people there, right? Say you got reparations, right? Yes, we'll give you. I'm gonna give the $1 million thing to round it off. You take about 10 people, and we say we're gonna chip in and get us some land, and build our own community up. You know what I'm saying? Police our own community. How people would do that? Some would do it, but not enough will do it because people are selfish. They're selfish, you know what I'm saying? Reparations. You ain't got a goddamn passport. That should be the first goddamn thing y'all should doing right now is been getting goddamn passports. They're about like $130. They're so goddamn cheap. You know what I'm saying? But crying for damn reparations. All they do is crying and get the money back to goddamn to your oppressors. The ones who did oppress you. Now you ain't getting the goddamn oppressor, but you didn't get nothing. You do not deserve the full. You don't deserve full if you're a mix. That's my thoughts, my opinions. No, I stand firm on that deal. I stand firm on that, definitely. You could take a goddamn I could break it more deeper if we get some of my people more mad, but when some of my people think of what I'm saying, they're like, yeah, he's telling the truth. Okay, check this out there. Say you had slaves, right? Your granddaddy worked in your great-great-daddy worked in the field, picking cotton, growing rice, whatever shit, all day in the hot sun, right? And then you get some we would call a biracial mulatto, what they call them, when a master on one side of the thing, then you got some light-skinned kid, right? So the light-skinned kid, like, still our brother, we understand he came out of the womb of a black woman, but he's inside the house. You know what I'm saying? He's getting grits in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Pieces of ham, leftovers from master. But you making sure he might feel a little something. He might say, this little mulatto look a little bit like me. You might find a couple like that did. So we're gonna give him a good shirt, a pair of shoes and a pair of pants. And keep around the house, doing little chores around the house there, you know what I'm saying? So now it's time for payday, right? Just say they was getting paid, you know what I'm saying? And that Friday payday come, who do you think should get more money? The one who's working outside in that rain, the heat, getting bit by mosquitoes all goddamn day, you know what I'm saying? Or the one sitting inside the house and doing the goddamn thing, kicking back, watching TV and shit like that, huh? Now, we should get it. So it comes all the way down to the same goddamn what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to, I said break apart the brothers. So all this, what you say is, I'm saying, it's not unifying us. I'm not trying to unify a goddamn thing. I'm just telling straight what it is about reparations. All of us do not deserve the same amount of reparations. And that's the way I feel. That's the way it is. Like I say, people talk about reparations. A lot of people not talking about it. But still, a lot of people, the wrong people talk about it. Not the right people talking about it. You got a lot of black people on the internet talking about their reparations all stronger. You don't see no white people talk about reparations. No black person has the power to give you reparations. So y'all can sit there in your little groups, right, and talk about this and that. When you get some white friends and your white friends start talking about reparations, that's why I always say like this in my video last week. You better get some white friends. You know what I'm saying? You want reparations, that's what you better do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you sit talking to a group of black people about the reparations and we feel we're going to get this reparation, things like that, like I said, we don't have no political power. You need political power to gain, especially in a society like this here. You need political power. The black people have no political power in America. No one's looking for us, you know what I'm saying? No one's looking for us. They ain't checking for us no more. They don't need your goddamn vote. They don't need your vote. For what? They don't need your vote no more, really. You know what I'm saying? It might need some places, but most likely they don't need your vote. Because so many goddamn Latinos come across these boards every goddamn day and come in the droves, fam. Thousands every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. And once they get here, even illegally, they're treated like they're legal and more better than you. They're getting welfare, they getting assistance, everything real quick. Let them in, get them in. Why they let these Latinos in? Because they got light skin. They put them on the census and say that they're white. Because the white race is real diminishing. They're not making no kids. No, it's all a plan, fam. It's all a plan. If we want reparations, we'll have to all stick together. Definitely have to do that deal. But we have to get some political power. Without political power, nothing's going to change. Those we're doing all this, we just talk. I really predict that it's not going to be seen in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be seen in the next lifetime because I don't see no one stepping up in the political realm to get the power, to sit there and fight in Congress and say this is what our people want and need. Or get some black politicians in these seats here, you know, in the Senate where people talk about things like this here, you know what I'm saying? To get our paper. You know what I'm saying? But before we get our paper, we got to get some knowledge. You know, you got to get some knowledge. You can't give every hood rat over to some money and tell them, go what they're going to do. All they're going to do is buy a big bag of weed. That's all they're going to do. Buy a big bag of weed, a couple of call them shit there. Balenciagas and all this shit there, you know, things they can't goddamn. They don't know who the designer is. I don't give a goddamn about these people. There's so many Versace's and all this goddamn shit and trying to show what we got. You know how black people is. We love to showboat. You know what I'm saying? That's in our DNA. We love to showboat. We love to shine. We love the bling. We love that shit there. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, if we do get reparations, most likely, all you can do is feed them back there. Feed them back their economy and still get them rich. You know, like black people doing Christmas. You know, talk about Santa, getting toys, telling their kids that some dude named Santa put the toys in there. Yeah, and making this Santa's people rich while people starve. Just want to look good for Christmas, you know, or New Year's, for the holidays, you know, Thanksgiving. We go so goddamn broke out the holidays. See people are coming looking sad after that. They got so much goddamn debt over the holidays, like fools. Like fools. So therefore, some of you dudes don't deserve no reparations. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't deserve it. Well, the other thing I tell you to do this on reparations. Just do it fucking work. I know you're home for 2 years now. You ain't goddamn work. But you want reparations. You want to get money off the blood, sweat, and tears of the ancestors who been taken from the motherland to the shores here by some people they never saw before. White people they never saw before. Just come grab them, snatch them up, separate their families. Our ancestors sell mothers, sell kids, separate. You know your kid coming over, they sell your wife, every goddamn thing. Ooh, real crazy ass shit there, right? We deserve so much reparations, so much reparation. If no other kind of races, right? I mean, white or Jews are not speaking up, no, for trying to get some reparations when they had their hands in it, all these big banks, you know, J.P. Morgans and shit there, and all these other places, all these other companies and stuff who benefited still a bit, who have flourished. You need to boycott that shit there. Boycott them. The only way you can hurt these people here is mess with their economy. And right now, black people spend billions and billions every year. But we have nothing. We own nothing. We only own 1% of wealth of America. But we spend so much money inside the economy. If we take all our stuff outside buying all this goddamn bullshit and just buy black-owned stuff there, things will change. They might think about saying, give them a little bit of reparations right now. We're losing billions and billions of dollars every goddamn year. You know what I'm saying? In the long run, they will win. You got to think it that way, fam. You keep being goddamn suckers out here, keep catering to them, buying all that shit, and not thinking black, but want some reparations for some shit there. Come on. And like I said, back to dude I know for 2 years who never worked. But he want reparations from the ancestors. And this dude right now don't have a goddamn steady job. But one's hands out sitting down at the gas station talking about reparations. She's a goddamn fool, you crazy, give you shit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not. Definitely I don't give a goddamn. No, you not working, but you want some reparation from your ancestors? Get the hell out of here. I don't give a goddamn thing. Matter of fact, what need to do is deport your ass. I don't give a fuck. Deport your ass somewhere. Give a fuck. Send him back to Africa and do that shit. Then send his ass back there so he gonna fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Get that machete, chop down some fruits and shit. Get his ass into the bus, put his ass to work out there, fam. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? But it would be a good thing to get reparations. But saying we gotta get our mind right. Gotta get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? We can't just have a sprinkle of brothers out there, with open minds, with knowledge. We need to get all together, groups, like stadium full of people with the same kind of mind. Networking. We gotta network it. It's like everyone plug into each other, but it's not gonna work until you put that socket into the wall and everyone come together. Woo. Imagine all that thousands of black people there with business minds. Then if you got reparations, man, things that we can do. Things that we can do. I would say like this is, if you want to get reparations, take that goddamn money and go to another land, and the companies that you want to build in America, build them goddamn things in another goddamn place, another country. And Africa has much more people, much more people in Africa than is America. So why not if you tap into that market? Say if you get say just a tenth of their market, that's more than 100% of the American market, just by people, by population. Money, fam, capital. That's what we gotta get on, that capital. We gotta think politically and economically. You know what I'm saying? Because for reparations, everyone does not deserve the same amount of reparations as the other next brother there. No matter what you think, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got some kind of mixture in you. Your granddaddy is white, or your granddad can be Jamaican, whatever it is. You don't deserve the same amount. You know what I'm saying? They gotta come from here, from the American soil. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to now. All black. Then you get 100% reparations, right? But if you got some mixture inside of you, we got to cut the percentage down. Like, hold up. Oh, grandma white. Okay, we're gonna drop it down to 80. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna drop it down to 80% and shit like that, dude. You're gonna have to do things like that. If your mother's whatever, I was saying that if your mama there, we gotta drop down to 50%. That's the way it is. That's where you add things up. Everyone do not deserve the full 100%. Definitely not. Definitely not. Say a fam. Like I said, that's one little short little live there about this reparation. Had to just say something about it, because I see the brothers out there getting, oh yeah, reparations. By the time all y'all talk about it. All I see is black people talking about reparations. When you get some white people, to talk about reparations with you, you know what I'm saying, willing to, fight with you, then maybe you get it. Because right now, at this point in time, I don't see it coming because we have no political power. There's no one in Washington, D.C. who's going to fight for reparations. Them black sellouts they got out there, we say that's the politicians that we got now, these black ones. Ooh, goddamn, damn, we are done. They not going to fight for no goddamn reparations. They definitely not. You see who's are doing it? Well, show me a couple of them that are doing it. They selling us out. So therefore, how can we get some reparations? We have no political power. That's all I say, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bust nobody bubble and make people feel bad, but what I say, I feel that it's true. If you are mixed, you do not deserve full 100% reparations. That's where it is. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's just the way it is. And like I say, to you dudes out there, like I said, it was out the gas station. Did I see for 2 years? I know for 2 years. I see him run for 2 years. Never had a goddamn job, but putting his hands out towards some reparations. Wants to benefit from the blood, sweat, and tears of the ancestors. These dudes like they need to take a behind back and poof and get rid of their fucking ass. Cause they goddamn pathetic. You know what I'm saying? They're real disrespectful to the ancestors, fam. Anyway, that's my little short live, you know what I'm saying? Continue back on to your festivities, fam, you know what I'm saying? Don't drink and drive. Stay in the house and stay safe, fam. And I'm out, fam. Peace.